Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Video here for you today. It's, I guess, a tech support with Coach Steve Money special. A guy I know asked me about whether to buy or build this computer that he found on a Dell computer. So let's go through it really quickly. Oh, first, my plugs. If you got money problems or just want to make sure you're on the right track, I'm a Ramsey Solutions certified financial coach. You can schedule a free financial. I do know how to spell that. That's just spelled incorrectly there. Financial assessment / consultation with me at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. That link is also in the video description. You can email me about anything, another spelling mistake, yikes. And it's right there as well, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. If you have any questions about computer stuff, about Oak Island, about the financial stuff, about anything that's on my channel, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. And donations, actually, you can just do paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. And again, that is in the, why don't we fix that? That is PayPal. I made it capital and bold so you could see it easier, and then I mess it up. PayPal.me/Coach Steve Money. All right. So the one he found was actually, I think he said it was $200 more a couple days ago, but it's on sale. So anyway, it's a Dell XPS Special Edition, 11th generation Intel Core i5 11400, 2.6 to 4.4 gigahertz turbo processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM at 2933 megahertz, Windows 11 Home, a 512 gigabyte M.2 solid state drive NVMe, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built on the motherboard, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti with 6 gigabytes of video RAM on it. And all this stuff is built in, but I have it broken down for buying the parts for it. So altogether, that is $899.99 if you order that from Dell today. And I believe I was successful in talking him into paying an extra $200, adding $200 to that and changing this 1660 Ti to a 3060 RTX. NVIDIA RTX video card, which is much better. And so, if you're going to spend this much money on a video card anyway, it's included in the price, obviously. But if you're going to spend this much on the video card, you can consider adding $200 on to get the 3060. I think you won't be able to buy a 3060 video card for $200. Like if you wanted to upgrade later, probably 10 years or so, maybe, at least 7, I would think, that you won't be able to do that. Because, for example, right now, the card that I have is a GTX 1050 Ti video card, and that is, if you bought it now, it's $50 more than I paid for it 4 years ago. So that's how cards are going now. They are coming back down. They are coming back down a little bit though. But anyway, let's continue with the comparison here. Okay, so I got the individual parts. $389.98 for a CPU and motherboard combination was the cheapest way to get that. That was $20 off. The RAM, and this RAM, they didn't have 2933, so this is actually more. This is 3200 megahertz RAM. The Windows 11 Home is 140, but we'll come back to that in just a second. The 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD solid state drive is $50. And you could get for less than $100, you could make that a terabyte. The Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth are on this motherboard, but we're going to have to add that in. The price for the video card is $409.99 separately from Micro Center right now. Bluetooth, couldn't find a motherboard that has Bluetooth on it, so to add a USB Bluetooth receiver is $10.99. You need a case to put all these parts in. That's $50 for the cheapest case. 600 watt power supply. They would probably give you a 500, but the video card alone requires 450. So we just went with a 600. It's not that much more. $45 on that. Keyboard and mouse, $8. So as you can see, $899.99 for this from Dell. And again, granted, that's a sale price, so your mileage is going to vary. But I think, as you can see, in general, I think that it is cheaper to buy a pre-built these days. Because even if you look at the Micro Center pre-built one, it's $669.99. And then you add in the video card and the Bluetooth, and then it's still cheaper than that price right there. bhphotovideo.com is a good place to get electronics, and they do pretty well on price, but they didn't have anything near it, and they didn't have anything with that video card in it. The only option for video cards that they have is a 3060, which is way up there. I can't remember what the individual, I don't even know if they have that on sale for individual price, or if it's just in the desktops that they have available right now. And so as you can see, that's $15.20 from there. They have pretty good prices. The only other caveat is that, I mean, it's not a good comparison because this will be an activated, licensed Windows 11 Home, and I believe Windows 11 though is doing the same thing that Windows 10 did. Is you can take that off of there and you can install it without a product key and use it, and it won't be activated. It'll still let you use it, except it won't let you do personalized things like wallpaper and stuff like that. And so I think that's still the same. So technically you could still do that, but still that's gonna make this with a license copy of Windows 11 Home. That's $900 to $1032, so that's still $133 cheaper to get the Dell one. And again, that's the one on sale. Again, it was $200 more. So if we put that back in, what was that? $139.99. Yeah, so this was $200 more. That's $10.99. So $1,100 to $1,172, and so that's about the same, but still cheaper on the Dell, and it is free shipping on that, I believe, as well. So that's your story on that, and it won't always be the case. And you know, there's going to be, if you get great sale prices on parts or something like that, or especially if you have parts you're already going to use, like you already have a case or something like that, you already have a power supply, that kind of thing, you already have a good video card, and you're just going to upgrade the other components in it, you know, all that's going to make a difference. But I believe right now, in general, it's probably better to buy a pre-built. And so if you have questions about that, you can ask me, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. If you're thinking about buying one and you find one, but you don't know how to look up parts and compare parts, stuff like that, you know, I'll help you. If it just takes a couple minutes to look up a couple parts, and then you can tell about where it's going. You don't even have to do it all. You don't even have to add it all up. You just start adding up parts, and when it gets to the price of the whole computer, then you can stop and say, well, it's better to just buy the whole computer instead of having it built. You also have a friend like a Coach Steve Money or somebody that can build it for you if you don't know how to build it. So that's a thing as well, because by the time you pay a computer shop to build it, where you say, I want to get this, you know, if you order it through a computer shop, they're going to add money in to build it for you. And so by that time, it'll probably be about the same as a pre-built, or even more than the pre-built. So that's the whole dealio here today. That's all I wanted to tell you. Another thing, a little bonus here, and I'll make this a highlight. A lot of people don't know how to do this. Let's get rid of that. And to add this up, if you don't know, this is on Google Sheets, by the way. It's similar on Excel, but not exactly. But on Google Sheets, it's equals colon sum. Right? Is that right? Am I messing up that? Oh, I didn't do it there. Whoops. Let's see. Equals sum colon. That's what it is. Oh. Equals sum equals, darn it, sum colon, and then you select the range, which is all this, and we want to add all this, and then you hit the enter sign, and then there you go. So equals colon sum, and then it's colon parentheses, and then you make your selection, or you can just type in B2 colon B19, and that's B23 through B19, and so that's how you do that. All right, so I think that's it. Again, got money problems or just want to make sure you're on the right track? I'm a Ramsey Solutions Certified Financial Coach. Schedule a free financial, spelled correctly, assessment consultation with me at calendly.com/CoachSteveMoney. You can email me about anything. If you have computer questions, anything about Oak Island, anything about anything else on my YouTube channel, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. Donations, PayPal.me/CoachSteveMoney. Have a good day. Make smart computing and financial decisions every day.